Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Melinda. So in today's video, I am going to be refreshing my hair using a foam and not diffusing. So if you have been watching my previous videos, I have been loving refreshing my hair with a foam lately. It's giving me like crazy volume and kind of this like faux curly look that I've been loving, and I know a lot of you guys have been loving. But one of you guys actually asked me if I thought that the same refreshing technique with a foam would work without having to diffuse your hair afterwards. And I honestly don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get as much volume, but I wanted to test that out today because I know a lot of you guys don't like using heat on your hair, and I honestly don't either. And my ends have been like so dry lately because I keep diffusing my hair. So I am actually really curious to see if I can diffuse my hair using just a foam and get the same results. So that's what we're gonna test out today. So the foam I'm gonna be using is the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk foam. I wanted to keep this pretty affordable. I also have the X Mondo Wave Tech foam, but I want to use this one in today's video for you guys. So I washed my hair 2 days ago. The styling products that I use is the Kinky Curly Knot Today Leave-In Detangler, and then my longtime favorite, the Curls Rock Amplifier. I am just going to get my hair slightly damp. This is just water. And if you guys have seen my other videos, then you know that damp hair is the key for foam refreshing, at least for my hair. I don't like the way foams look and feel in my hair if I get my hair like really wet. That's why I like to use foams on my refresh days. And also, again, if you guys have seen my other refreshing videos, like my live refresh, for example, I do this thing where I kind of like very gently finger detangle, like I'm kind of just getting a few of the tangles out, smoothing my hair down a little bit, but I'm not like full on raking my fingers through my hair, if that makes sense. Refreshing is a great technique if you are trying to go longer without washing your hair so you don't dry your hair out. But if you wake up and your hair is really tangly, refreshing is great. I recommend only detangling when your hair is a little bit damp. So if you wake up and your hair has knots in it and you really want to brush through it, you should get it a little bit damp before you like start finger detangling. Also, my hair is not like that tangly today, so I can just get it slightly damp. If it was like crazy knotted and like all over the place, then I would want to get it a little bit more wet so I could actually like really finger detangle. Also, I guess I should show you my hair up close. Sorry, I totally forgot, but basically some of my waves are like kind of stretched out, and I just have like a really uneven hair texture, which is pretty standard. This is how my hair looks most of the time when I wake up. I don't sleep with it in any specific way. I just sleep on my hair like normal. I've tried like doing the pineapple technique and nothing really works for me, so I just kind of sleep on it like normal and then refresh it if it looks not that great. Okay, so I apply a little bit of water and then I kind of start scrunching. If my waves aren't tightening back up, then I add a little bit more water. I want to add as little as possible though, so I kind of scrunch, add water, and then I stop as soon as my hair starts like tightening back up. All right, so this is probably pretty good. Also with this technique, my hair dries a lot quicker if I can just use a little bit of water, so that's really nice because normally my hair takes like 6 hours to dry. So I'm actually going to apply my product in sections, which I don't always do, but I kind of want to today. And I don't know how much I'm gonna use. Let's start with 3 pumps, and I'm just going to smooth this onto my hair. And my battery's about to die, wonderful. And I'm gonna do, I did 2 half pumps. I should have just done 1 full pump, and I'm gonna scrunch that in. And I'm really trying to enhance these curls and waves since I'm not gonna use the diffuser. Normally the diffuser really helps give me like a tighter wave to my hair, but I'm not doing that today, so I wanna really focus on the scrunching. Now before I flip this section back over, I like to spray the underside of it and then flip it and get the top. And again, I'm doing this like very gentle finger detangle. If my hair gets caught on a knot, I don't like try to pull it out. Sometimes I'll just actually take my finger out of it and not try that hard to like really get out every single tangle, if that makes sense. But sometimes the more water I add to my hair, it's like reactivating my leave-in and my styler, and it really adds some slip to my hair and aids in the detangling process. So the more water I add, the easier I can detangle. 2 pumps this time because I have less hair up here than in the last section. Just smoothing this over the top. Then I'm gonna do a pump and a half to scrunch in. Don't forget these back sections. I'm kind of tilting my head into my hand so I can try and get definition all the way up to the root. That's why I'm doing this. So already you can kind of tell I'm getting like a more even texture over here than over here. Like I just have crazy curls going on over here. Okay, so I'm gonna do the exact same thing to the other side, and I don't know if I'm gonna speed through this part or just skip it all together, but I will be back once I have all the product applied. Okay, you guys, so I applied the foam to all of my hair. Now I'm just going to let it air dry. I'm not gonna diffuse. I'm not going to like touch it with a t-shirt or a towel. It's just like slightly damp. So we will see what the final results are and how long it actually takes my hair to dry. That's one of the perks of not using a lot of water and just refreshing, is typically that will cut down on a lot of my drying time. So I'm excited to see if that's the case, because again, I normally diffuse, so my hair like dries quickly because I'm diffusing it. But so I'll be back once my hair is fully dry. Sorry, it's really exposed right now, but I just want to mention that I'm not going to continue scrunching my hair. I'm just going to leave it alone. Sometimes I'll even like put it behind my back so I'm not tempted to touch it, but I don't want to mess it up and cause any additional frizz, so I'm not going to continue scrunching. I'm just going to let it dry as is, and then I will scrunch and fluff once it's fully dry. Okay, so I changed my mind as far as like not touching it and just letting my hair do its thing and dry. I forgot that with this look, I want to get like as much volume as possible. Sorry. And normally when I'm diffusing, I'm like really messing my hair up as it's drying to give me like volume, and again, that just overall faux curly look. So I am going to continue scrunching as my hair dries to try and imitate what I do with the diffuser, but again, just without the heat. So I am gonna take my hair and just like continue scrunching and try to get these curls to like tighten up and give me volume. As you can see, my hair is just like slightly damp right now. I think it's gonna be dry within like an hour, honestly. It has been about 20 minutes since I applied everything, so just giving it a good scrunch, and it's looking really good. It's looking very promising. I'm excited to see the end result. So I'm probably going to scrunch like I just did whenever I notice that my hair is starting to stretch back out, just to encourage my hair to really hold itself up in this shape. So yeah, I'm just gonna be keeping an eye on it as it's drying. Okay, I'm checking back in again to do some more scrunching. You guys, my hair is seriously looking so good. It's starting to hold that same shape that I get with the diffuser, and it's kind of blowing my mind a little bit. But I am being like pretty gentle, but I am getting some frizz, just so you know. Again, like I've said in my previous videos, with this style, if you want a lot of volume, you just are gonna have a lot of frizz. That's just how it is. But I'm shocked that the ends are holding this style so well. Like, you guys, this is insane. Okay guys, so the ends are practically dry. I am noticing that my roots are looking a little bit flat, and they're still pretty damp too. So I am going to flip my hair now just to get some volume at the root. So I'm gonna see if that helps a little bit. So what I'm gonna do now, like I said, the ends are practically dry, especially down here. These shorter layers are still kind of damp, and then my roots are the most wet. So what I'm gonna do is just start flipping my hair back and forth. My hand is like reflecting the light onto my face. That's so crazy. Okay, sorry. Anyways, while my roots are drying, I am going to just continue flipping my part back and forth just to get as much air at the roots as possible so it can dry with some volume in it. So I'm gonna leave my hair flipped over like this for probably about 10 minutes and then flip it to the other side and continue going. Yeah, I just want to update you guys like as my hair is drying so you can see the entire process and what I'm doing. Again, I just want to point out the frizz. I know a lot of you guys feel like only your hair is frizzy. That's absolutely not the case. My hair gets frizzy too. Again, especially with this style. So frizz gives you volume, and yeah, I'm like getting very excited. I cannot wait to see what my hair looks like when it's dry. Okay guys, so these are my final results. So overall, I am like very shocked and also pleasantly surprised with how my hair is looking. So first of all, it only took my hair about an hour to dry, which is amazing. Again, that is due to me not adding a ton of water in my hair. That's something I love about refresh days, is my hair can dry a lot quicker. The other thing is I just can't believe like how scrunched up these ends are and how tight my curls are overall. Like especially on this side, I did not expect for my hair to be like this much curlier and like voluminous. Like this literally looks almost identical to how my hair looked when I diffused it. And I just did not think that was gonna happen at all. So yeah, I'm very excited. I will say one thing though, this side of my hair, I do have some pieces that are a little bit more stretched out. So if I were diffusing, I would be able to kind of like hold this spot in the diffuser for a little bit longer and just make sure that this curls with the rest of my hair. But that being said, even sometimes when I do diffuse, I still end up with like some uneven textures throughout my hair just because it's a natural texture, so that's just going to happen. But you guys, I am seriously so happy, and now I know that I don't have to use heat on my hair to get volume and get this like really cool result. So that's very exciting. And just one thing I wanted to say about that foam is I feel like it did such a great job at reducing frizz on my like individual curl clumps. Like it really smooths them out, and I don't know, it just looks so good. Like my ends aren't super frizzy and they just look very soft and smooth. Now I will say, just like I mentioned in my other videos, I do have like a little bit of a texture to my hair. It kind of feels like I sprayed like maybe a sea salt or a texturizing spray in my hair. So this foam isn't like completely undetectable. It definitely feels a little bit product-y, but I don't mind that for these results. So I only really like this foam when I'm refreshing. I have tried it on a wash day and I didn't like it as much, but also I only like it on a refresh day if on my wash day I applied enough products and my hair did not dry frizzy. So if my hair dried frizzy and then the next day I'm trying to refresh it, if I just use the foam, this doesn't really like get rid of frizz. It just kind of helps like prevent more frizz from happening, if that makes any sense at all. So if I went to go refresh my hair today and it was a little bit frizzy, after I added the water, I'd add a little bit more of my styling product and then this foam, because it's just not quite strong enough on its own to really like get rid of a ton of frizz. So that's a little tip for you. I just so happened to apply enough product yesterday, so my hair was just in the perfect state to use this foam to refresh it. So yeah, I am very excited. I just want to give you guys like kind of a close-up of my hair. See, it just looks like really nice and soft. Like it doesn't look super frizzy and fluffy. These pieces do a little bit, but yeah, I guess this side looks a little frizzier. But it just looks so nice. And like these ends are really curled too, which is crazy. I thought that the diffuser was doing most of that, but clearly the foam can do it on its own. But again, I do think that it was me doing that scrunching technique while my hair was still drying, because that's the same technique I do when I'm diffusing, is I kind of like hold my hair up like this and help it to dry a little bit tighter. So if I had left my hair without touching it as it was drying, I don't think I would get these same results. I definitely think it's that technique of holding my hair up as it's drying. I mean, I wasn't sitting there like this, but just every once in a while, I was just encouraging it to keep this shape that I wanted. So yeah, guys, that completes this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you learned something. I definitely freaking did, and I'm so excited to keep doing this. And now I know that I don't have to use heat on my hair, which is amazing. So if you enjoyed this video, then definitely give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to. Follow my wavy hair Instagram account where I update you guys on different products and techniques that I'm loving in between my YouTube videos. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.